Record.
Rolling.
Yeah, so you want to put that up like right
Color.
up by your face. And then rotate it. You see how it's got a glare on that black one?
Yeah.
Do little tiny rotations. Yeah. And then if you can, hold it straight up and down. Like, yeah, perfect. I know it's a little weird, but like whenever I get into edit.
Is this straight? Does this help you? Catch it, Rob. You got this. And cut.
And then it's just on the floor. Yeah, whenever I get into edit, I want to make sure that it's... Because if it's leaning to the side, the white is going to bleed into the gray, and it's going to bleed into the black. Perfect. That works.
Sweet.
So, this is Devlog number 2. We're trying it out again. We didn't get a whole lot of views on the last one, but that's not really the point of the devlogs and stuff. It's more of like if you're like a serious fan, you can like kind of follow along with this kind of stuff, because this is the stuff that I really like to see in YouTube channels and stuff. I like to see what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I was watching Dan did a live stream last night, and I was watching his stream, and he was a little down on himself because he was like, "Oh, I'm rambling," and I'm like, "Dude, no, everything you're saying is awesome." Because he was like talking about, I think he was playing Red Faction. And they have you played it?
Yeah.
So they have like backpacks and stuff. It's like a thing.
Red Faction sounds like it was an older game for me, but
I think I don't know. I don't play many video games, but he started talking about like telling the history of the backpacks, because he worked for the video game development company that made that game.
Okay.
And he said like in the first version, I guess the one that he did QA on, they didn't have the backpacks. So he was like giving a little. I'm like, dude, that's the stuff I want to hear.
Yeah, that's rad.
So I love hearing the behind the scenes kind of stuff. I like hearing all the stuff that went into making it. So that's what these videos mainly are.
Yep.
So we left off the last one talking about the Big Helper. So it was essentially about a month ago that we posted the last devlog, and we were talking about the Big Helper. So since then, it is.
If you haven't seen it, go watch. Pause this. Go watch now, and then come back.
Yeah, it should be right there. I'll see about putting a card. Can you point in that corner? It's hard because it's backwards. That corner. Yeah, there you go. I'll try to put a card. I'll try to put a card up there so you can click on it to go see that video. But yeah, we've gotten, I think, let me look it up. I'm opening up a little YouTube studio here. We're at 1,200 views on the Big Helper, which is, it says it's 1,100 more than normal.
We appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's been pushed like it's mostly been pushed in suggested, like in people suggested, which I think is crazy, because it's like, I did not expect that. I expected it to be more like people had to go searching for it or click off of our links. But it's 79.3% in suggested videos, which is freaking crazy.
They love us, Rob. They really love us.
There are a couple of comments on there. You guys, we love when you comment, and we love commenting back with all the silliness the just plain nonsense vibe and stuff. So I had somebody comment on there who was I'll get a notification that says like it'll show me part of the notification, right?
Yep.
So this one said, at first I was irritated, and then I was a little upset, and then all of a sudden they were like, and then it became a masterpiece, and I was like, oh, this is so good. That made me so happy.
Yeah, that's golden.
Yeah, stuff like that. And then, I don't know, just whenever, obviously we're going to appreciate the praise and stuff, but also, the critiques and criticisms and stuff too. So that's, I don't know, it's just super exciting to watch this grow, because this is what we've been trying to do for a long time. You know what's crazy? I just found out yesterday. I got a memory that popped up in Facebook that said that we have been doing the podcast for 9 years.
That's crazy, because I don't feel like I've been here for 9 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is like, it's so hard when it's mainly just one person doing all the production and post production, which is why we only have. Like, I don't even think we're to 60 episodes yet.
Right.
On the podcast.
Soon enough.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, it's the reason is because it's been mostly me doing all the production and post-production. Yeah. So it's really nice to have, like, you and Dan coming on who are like, yeah, man, I'll take an edit. I can do this. I can do that. So that's definitely helpful. But it's crazy that it's been 9 years.
Maybe 9 years from now, Rob will start letting me do some edits. as well. So then we'll take that off his shoulder.
I won't give him any edits. No, I'm looking forward to that whenever we can like start doing that, bringing people in to like have an actual editing bay and stuff like that.
Speaking of that, we are pushing, little clips and reels out as well. So keep on the lookout for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Just to keep the content flowing, and just keep everybody refreshed.
Yeah, and they're super silly too. Like they're some of the best portions of the podcast episodes, and then some of them are going to be from the sketches and things like that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we left off talking about The Big Helper, which we're very, very happy with how it's performed. It's like, that's exciting. And then Tom is very happy because he got to be an actor, which is super fun. I don't know if we mentioned it in the last devlog about how you were having to read your lines off of I think we did. We did talk about that. How you're having to read them off a laptop because I gave them to you so late.
Yeah.
But coming up, we're going to be shooting the second episode, and I was supposed to write it last weekend, but I didn't because there was TV to watch. So you're going on a trip. You're going on your favorite rocket ship.
Zooming through the sky, little Einstein.
I need you to be more engaged with me. Talk to me. This is a banter segment.
I'm going on a rocket ship, guys. I'll see you later.
No, so you're going on a bowling tournament.
Yeah, this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do?
I'll let you. It's the Greater Ozarks tournament in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah. So he's gonna be bowling on a lake.
That's what it is.
They got floating bowling balls. So while he's out there, you're going to be. I'm going to send you the script because I've got to write it.
Exactly.
And that way you can memorize it and study it and stuff. So hopefully, because we should be shooting this next week from when this was shot.
I'm actually going to be going over my lines while I'm bowling, so everybody.
You're just going to be saying your lines while you're rolling the ball. That's funny. But yeah, so I remember I actually got a text from my mom, and she was like, "That's it, I want more." So this is going to be episode 2 coming up. Hopefully, it's going to be as good as the first one.
Well, and, that's funny that you say that because it's. Literally, most of the response that I'm getting from everybody is, "Where's the next one?"
Yeah.
What are we gonna get next?
So that's pretty exciting. And you know what's awesome is like I watch a lot of YouTube. So I've been watching this channel called Mikey and Wyatt, and they do sketches that I don't want to say they're similar to ours because theirs are mostly about relationships. Some of them are a little sillier where Mikey thinks that he's squatting in a house and he thinks it's a castle that he owns, but he doesn't. He's just a squatter that they're trying to kick out. But I love the comments, like their community that they've built. I love the comments on there because everybody's like, "Yo, this reminds me of old school YouTube where, like, sketches were a thing and people loved it. And they're like, bring this back." So that makes me really happy because it makes me feel like we're giving everybody what they want, like bringing it back to the sketches and the silliness and the YouTube pre-influencer era.
It can be silly, but still have a sense of reality to it. Relatable subjects and content.
For sure. Yeah. But I'm just glad to be bringing it back to the older YouTube because that was where I got started. I didn't actually know what YouTube was for a while. The first time I ever typed it into the URL, I typed the letter U and then tube.
Yeah.
Because this was back in 2005 when it first came out. I didn't know what it was, so then I looked it up, and I'm so upset that I didn't get started on it back then because I didn't realize that was what I was going to want to do is create stuff like this. So yeah, I'm really excited about how well that did. And then the Scott Pilgrim movie review, it's sitting at 800 views, which is still pretty great, especially since it was 100% copyrighted.
Yeah, exactly.
So we made a mistake in editing that video where we put all clips of the Scott Pilgrim from the Scott Pilgrim movie on it, and Universal claimed copyright for the whole entire thing. Which it basically just means that we can't monetize it, which is fine because it's one video. And then we learned our lesson from it. But you guys have engaged with us in the comments, which is awesome. Where it's been like, mainly the people are like, Scott Pilgrim is a bad guy.
Yeah. There's definitely some discussion, mild arguments going on, which is fine, and it's playful and it's fun.
Yeah, and that's what we want, man. We want the engagement. We want everybody to have fun and engage, and then just talk about whatever the videos like really spark in your mind.
Yeah.
Of whatever the conversation is going to be.
Yeah, bring it on. Get in on this with us.
But the sooner we can start making money off of these and getting like whatever like money we can get coming in from these, the more we can make this our job, and then the faster we can produce stuff. Because right now, we all have several full-time jobs on top of trying to produce all this stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of work. So the next thing that I think we should talk about, because really, we're not. I was about to move on. You mentioned this before we started recording. We had our first guest.
Yes,
on
we did.
On the episode
Already, look at us, just flying right through the season. We already got our first guest.
And
I ended up missing that episode.
Yeah, you had some stuff going on in your life where, again, we're all super busy, but this is what we want to do. So we're trying to like get away from doing all that to doing this. But yeah, so we had our first guest on, and it was interesting because you really wanted to be here because he was a music, he's an audio engineer, and he records bands, and he has his own recording studio. And you have been a musician ever since I've known you the whole time. You were you were in a band called Tiny Tank.
Yes, I was.
A long time ago with one of my best friends, Michael, and then you, and then was it Alvin Jackson?
He was in for a while. Yeah.
And then I don't remember who else. Anybody else was in it. I don't know if it's just you three.
Yeah, well, and
and you guys thought you were going to be Blink-182.
You're right. Yeah, we had a lot of people interchange though back in high school.
That's how it goes though. In any kind of band like that, you're going to have people going in and out.
Yep.
But yeah, so I remember I had you guys sign the CD for me, which I thought was cool.
I forgot about that.
I took it to a show and had you guys sign it. I actually still have it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I still have it.
Holy cow!
Actually, I'm gonna go find it.
Actually, I'm gonna go list that on eBay right now for $1 million.
Tom, talk to everybody.
So, anyways, here we are. I'm talking to you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share everything. Whoosh. Look at this.
I'm back. Let's hope the camera
that wasn't that bad.
Refocuses. You thought I was gonna be gone for a while, didn't you?
You guys, we didn't freak out too much.
This was from my band, Saved by One.
I remember that.
Tom, you gotta keep him entertained while I'm looking.
We are calculating. There
it is. This isn't the signed one, but here's a Tiny Tank CD.
Oh my God. Look at this. You know that's legit. Nope.
We gotta block my face.
Oh yeah, there it is. You know that's legit. Right there.
Straight up burned CD. Yeah, you can go ahead and put it in there.
Gently.
I don't know what happened to my signed one. I might have another one that's signed from you guys.
It's framed somewhere. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought you would like to see that. And that was probably your handwriting too, that put that on there.
It might have been, yeah. It looks like it, I think.
I know that's not Devlog material, but I thought it was kind of a cool little throwback for your little, what's the word I'm looking for? Nostalgia, to bring it back to you. I'm surprised you didn't cry.
Just wait till he puts the clip of me singing from when I was 18 on there.
You gotta send it to me because I don't even know where to find that.
It's on that CD.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a video.
No, it's not. Never mind. That's a completely different one.
Do I have your permission to play a little portion of it?
Of that
maybe
CD?
Maybe the Batman song?
Yeah, do that. Play the Batman song.
Yeah.
It's cool. I forgot.
I can't play all of it, but
yeah,
because there'll be people will be like, all right, I'm tired of listening to this.
Right. Anyways, I won't be singing on that. But
let's do a pose that I can freeze frame, and then we'll put it up while the music's playing.
What kind of pose?
Whatever.
There's a man that you probably heard a lot about. You've heard all his names and how he knocks him out. He's got a nickname and it's called the Dark Knight. If you're a bad guy, I would wanna go and start a fight with. Unless you're innocent, I would stay clear. He's got a lot of kicks that you should fear. He knows martial arts and karate. Mess with him.
So yeah, that was the Batman song. Part of it anyway. So
Good stuff.
getting back to, oh, actually, first of all, how long ago was that? What year was that?
Oh my lordy.
We were still in high school, right?
Yeah, so that was like
It would have
25
been
years
99.
ago.
It would have been around 99, 2000.
Yeah, so 26 years ago. 27 years ago. Keep
Yeah.
going. Dang it. Let's go. It needs to go down, not up.
Yeah, so
Oh my god.
approximately 2000, like right around 2000. Anyway, that's not anything devlog related. That's just fun, which I don't know. I like when these devolve into that kind of stuff. It's funny.
We're going to need to end the video soon because now I'm depressed.
You're not that old. We're just getting started with our lives.
I just heard that.
Okay, so we had our first guest. Well, not our first guest, but like with this new crew and the new talent, our first guest in
Yeah.
season 2.
Yeah.
His name is Brian. He's an audio engineer and he has his own recording studio. So go check out that episode. It should already be up by the time you guys see this video. And that actually it's going to be a 2-parter because we ended up recording for like an hour and 40 minutes.
So
Because
it's juicy. I mean, if that doesn't entice you, it's so much content. We had to jam it into 2 videos for you.
So Brian was like, we were talking about, initially when he messaged me, he was like, what time are we going to be going from? And I said 6:30, and he goes, well, we'll end at what, probably 9? And I was like, no way, dude, we're not going to do it that long. I was like, we'll do like maybe 40 minutes. And then he was like, whenever he got here, we sat down and started talking. He was like, yeah, I have so many stories that I can just keep going and going and going. So we played a couple games with him, asking him like silly questions and stuff. But it was a really fun conversation. And then he and Dan actually started talking about, Dan's really into video games. So they started talking about video games some more.
Oh, yeah.
And the music that goes into them and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of cool. And like Daniel, Dan was giving him like little facts and stuff about the guy who actually composed it and like talking about a bunch of different video games and stuff. And then that's like where you basically zone out whenever we start talking about video games.
Yeah. And then I'm doing it again because
I can see it in your eyes.
Easy.
I can see it in your eyes.
I'm
You
just
were
like, yep.
But yeah,
My question is though, because I wasn't there. Here, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there and wasn't able to control this aspect of it. Did anybody ask him about the knobs that actually don't do anything? Because I was really disappointed to not be able to go over that subject.
Oh, no, I think we talked about that video. They were in the studio booth with her, and then it's like a video that somebody made where then it comes out and the audio engineer's like turning all the knobs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you go back in. She sounds terrible when she's singing, but out in the thing, she's like really clean and it sounds great.
Sure.
And he's like freaking out over the knobs. I didn't ask him anything about any of the knobs and like stuff like that. I guess I should have.
Did he bring any equipment in?
No, just himself.
Yeah.
And he did. I think he brought some earbuds, but we didn't use any.
Right.
Because
he is the main equipment, anyways.
yeah, it's all like right up here.
Yeah.
No, yeah, actually, that would have been a great question. I'm not disappointed that I didn't ask that. I'm not a great podcast host, so I'm trying to get better.
No, you are though. That's the thing.
I don't think I am.
That's why I zone out because I'm just like
You're just listening to me.
it's like I'm here with them. I'm guiding them to listen to you.
Right.
That's what
I can
that's my
imagine
job.
somebody on the other side of the screen watching. They're just like, "What do I do?" And then they're like, "Let me look at Tom and see what he's doing." Okay, I just need.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like
No, I kind of wish I would have asked him a question like that, but because that would have been a real funny or good question. Yeah, see, that's what they're going to do. They're going to be sitting on the other side of the screen, just like. But yeah, so we had him on, and then that's going to turn into 2 episodes because it was 140 minutes or an hour and 40 minutes, and then
which is great. How long was the actual recording time then?
it was an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to cut some of it out,
Yeah, sure.
obviously, because, you got to cut out dead time and if we go off on tangents that don't make any sense. But
I'm sure that didn't happen at all.
yeah, not with us. No, definitely not. But yeah, so we're going to cut into like 2 45-minute episodes. And then coming up, we're going to bring on my brother.
Yeah.
So we brought on my dad in in season 1. We brought him on. And I guess I didn't explain the premise well enough to the other hosts like Micah and Shane and Amanda. because they were basically, my plan was for them to ask him questions and have him tell stories from my childhood and kind of like, not really embarrass me, but like,
Sure.
you know, so they could get to know me a little better,
Yeah.
you know, hear it from the dad's perspective, but they didn't ask him anything. It was basically just me and him having a conversation. So whenever my brother comes on, I want that from you and Dan to be like, tell us stories
Sure.
about when you guys were kids.
Which,
And-
well, not only that, but here's the thing also, which, because we already went over about mine and yours history.
Right.
Now, something that's even thicker as far as like high school or right after high school, me and your brother.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we were together during football all the time. Right after high school,
Right.
we had that flag football that we did. So, I mean, there's so many stories that can be told out of that.
Yeah. And then we can do that, but also you can learn about what we were like in Houston
Sure.
because we were basically raised by a single father who was gone all the time because he was at work.
Yeah.
So that's a huge thing that you're just like, what happened in Houston? Like, I'm surprised we're still alive, honestly. But then I want you guys to do the same thing. Like, I want you to bring on somebody from your family who you're comfortable with bringing on the podcast. I want to do the same with Dan.
Yeah.
So that we can be like, I'm like, tell me everything. I
Yeah.
want to know all the things.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be super fun. So he's going to be on one. We're shooting that in June. So then that'll be released like sometime later, maybe June or July. But yeah, so
We've got a lot of plans. I mean, so obviously based off of this, we've got more guests coming. We've got our regular podcast episodes coming.
Right.
We've got more sketches coming. And we're just trying to think of more stuff. And then I know that you've already told me here recently, which we've mentioned a little bit about it, our cartoon and actual full-on TV show style ideas.
So-
Which is awesome. So cartoons might be coming sooner than we think.
yeah. And I mean, they're going to take a lot of time to animate because as we learned, me just doing a podcast episode where I had to animate just the mouths and a little head movements
Yeah.
was 30 hours.
Yeah.
So an actual cartoon where you have characters jumping around the screen and stuff, it's going to take some time. But it's going to be our same silly writing and all that kind of stuff. And it's going to have our personalities behind it.
Which, that being said, we might end up introducing some more team members and stuff
Yeah.
like that here soon.
Yeah, I would like to bring Z on to the podcast, to bring him on and have him talk about, you know, what his role is and what he's expecting to get out of this. Because he's going to be our, I don't know if he's going to do animation, but I know I want him to do the art and stuff like that.
Sure. Which, I mean, again, that's just more stuff. So,
Yeah.
like,
If he can do the
we
animation, that would be incredible.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Forever. That's exciting for us. That's exciting for the viewers. Exciting for everybody.
Because then I won't have to spend 150 hours animating. That'll be all
Sure.
up to him.
Yeah. And it's going to look, I mean, I already know it's going to look so cool.
For sure. Yeah, I won't let it go out unless it looks really cool.
Right.
But yeah, so we'll bring him on at some point. I want us to understand that this is something that I had to. It finally came to me a little after a little while. So you never really see an individual produce like a TV show, but like where did all the TV shows come from? They
You're
came
right.
out of nothing.
Yeah.
Somebody just made it. So I actually do want to do a whole like actual real TV show where it's an episodic series where it like follows characters through the whole entire thing. Like The Big Helper is little vignettes that are like silly scenarios that he's running into.
Exactly.
I want a whole show where we're going to have dynamic characters and like actual like real life stuff that's going on. And then we will produce it. Because again, going back to like that Mikey and Wyatt stuff, they have the whole Friend Zoned series that they're doing where I don't know how many episodes it is, but it's a lot. And it's a whole thing with multiple characters. And they've got like some dude that's going around as like a private investigator, like checking out somebody, making sure they're not doing what they're, they're not doing what they're not supposed to be doing. It's almost like a quadruple negative, right? Yeah, I haven't got lost in that one. But anyway, yeah. But it's a whole series, and they even actually got it put on Tubi, which is super
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. How cool would that be if if we just take this journey like that?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
Onward, Netflix. Well, maybe not Netflix after our recent conversations.
Yeah. But it's just us showing up, being consistent, and then basically putting in all the extra time, because on top of your several full-time jobs, because you've got at least 3, and I've got 3.
Right. Not to mention the handful. We got probably a handful of subcategories beyond that.
Independent stuff and all this. Yeah. So basically, just whatever we can do to make a living. But it'd be cool to get rid of all of that and then just have this as our main thing. So that's why we're showing up and doing this consistently.
Yeah.
Okay, so coming up, we're going to be producing the podcast episode with my brother. We're going to get Z on at some point. I would actually like to schedule him maybe for one of those other ones coming up.
Sure.
And then we've got the next episode of the Big Helper. And then we haven't started writing it yet, but we do need to plan out the therapy sessions one. And also, I've got a couple of Nebulous Innovative Technology commercials, which, excuse me, if you guys haven't seen...
Yeah, you already have some of those.
Yeah, there's 2 of them up right now. And I think they're almost a little... They're silly, but they're almost like a little too satirical to where somebody might be like, I don't want to watch a commercial for this dumb company. But that's the whole point, is that...
It's like a legit 2-minute commercial or something like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like a real commercial, but it's just it's a fake company that I created because I love those kind of commercials, the fake ones that that look real.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working on. But
Which is
I have a
beautiful
whole
because
arc.
we can place those into our TV shows.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Our
That's
animations, anything.
So there's a show called Better Off Ted, and they did that. They had a company called I can't think of it. Dynamics, something Dynamics. I gotta look it up. It's bugging me. Viridian Dynamics. Boop 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 boop.
Get him out of here.
Okay, bye. Yeah, it's Viridian Dynamics. So they did that was the company that they worked at in the show, and then they made satirical commercials because the company
awesome.
never really says what they do
That's
in the
awesome.
commercials.
That's so brilliant, though.
So I
for
love
something that you could just put some filler in and just
it's all done with
go.
stock footage, and they're all done with stock footage, and they're all done with voiceover as if it were somebody who was hired to speak of this company. But if you listen to what she's saying, everything is very ominous.
We promise to care for our clients and employees, as long as they fit into our grand vision. Our elite team works tirelessly, sometimes for days on end, transforming challenges into opportunities for us to shine brighter and soar higher, making the world better, even if it's a different one. Nebulous Innovative Technologies, because the world needs our vision, whether it likes it or not.
So I have a whole arc that I've planned over 100 episodes for this company. So we're going to go, I've done 2 episodes so far because they take several hours to do. But they're starting out where they're just like, hey, we're here to help. But then they're kind of giving little hints here and there that they're like, we don't really care about the employees. We don't care about the environment. We just want money.
Yeah.
So I'm over 100 episodes. I'm going to have an arc that's going to arc to where they're finally in the last episode. They're like, we're taking over the world.
This is just give us your money.
Yeah. Well, no, they're wanting to take over everything.
Right.
They want to own malls. They want to own the sky. They want to own
Sure.
the land. They want to run the government. Their whole thing is
give it all
they
to
just
us.
want to run everything. So that's the satire that I'm going for with that one.
That's
And
great.
it's also in those videos. It makes fun of stock footage. It makes fun of the big giant conglomerate companies that they don't really tell you what they do and all they care about is money, but they don't care about destroying the planet and all that kind of stuff. So that's what those are all about.
That's golden.
Yeah. So I'm taking the idea from Better Off Ted, and then I'm kind of transitioning it to make it my own a little bit more. Because there's one line from one of those that they do in Better Off Ted where they're like, something about, there's a video of a little girl eating a sandwich, and they're like, people, you can't eat them.
Just like we enjoy varieties of foods, we enjoy varieties of people, even though we can't eat them.
But
You
those
say that.
I mean, you can, but you probably shouldn't. Is there anything else you can think of that we got coming up? I wanted to look at the calendar, but there's so many things on the calendar that it's all clogged up and I can't even see what's going on.
Next episode, we test human meat consumption for science.
But we don't, because it's gross. Actually, I don't know. I've never eaten human meat, so I don't know if it's gross or not. We are shooting. Oh, we got the Mario Brothers review coming up, which we've talked about a couple times.
Yeah.
And we still have yet to watch it because we're just so freaking busy. What's funny about that, I found on the Internet Archive an extended cut version where, to my understanding, it was like an original editor from the original movie, the 1993 movie.
Yeah.
And he took deleted scenes and put them all back in, and then uploaded it, and it's on the Internet Archive, and you can download it. I don't know if it's legal or not to download it for free, but like there is a download link there.
It looks okay.
It's interesting though,
great.
because it's got like the time code in the bottom of some of the shots, and some of the shots you can tell that they haven't been through post production, they're not finished yet. So it's like it's interesting to see that. So we've got that. We're supposed to be shooting that on the same day we shoot the podcast with my brother. Yeah, I'm just looking through all of June to see what we got coming up. Because there's too many things.
A lot of things coming.
All of the things. Yeah, and then there's nothing scheduled in June yet because we just finished out May. So we're going to have to get together and do that. Whence do you get back from your bowling tourney?
Yeah.
Which I hope you win all the monies.
I have to.
Hey, wake up.
I have to. I have to. I gotta get locked in.
For sure. On a scale from 1 to penguin, how good of a bowler are you?
About half a penguin.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'd say.
That's not bad.
Like not a bottom or top half either. Like I
middle
got one
portion.
of my stubby wings still too. You know what I mean?
So you're cut right down the middle.
Yeah,
So you're,
yeah. I still have.
you're on like the left half.
Yeah. Very specific, okay, Rob?
That's fun.
Otherwise,
all right, so you got. I want to get some clips from you. Well, actually,
yeah, you can.
Let's see, what's today? Thursday, and you'll be able to send me some clips before this gets posted. So
Yeah.
just send me like whatever.
And we can go over that too, because I'm assuming that you and me want to do some more planning, sitting down and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll need you to come over. We'll hang out in the office, and we can schedule. We can schedule June.
This is one of the things we got to do. We just, behind the scenes, we have office time.
And then we need to stick to it because this time we had to shuffle the schedule so much.
Yeah.
Because so many things kept coming up.
Yeah.
We're being ambitious with our scheduling too, because sometimes we'll schedule like 3 videos in one night.
Yeah, well, and then, so a lot of times, like, we don't know what's happening with all this freelance work because we'll get stuff just popped up in our schedule.
Yeah, somebody's like,
week.
hey, I need you on a shoot tomorrow. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, I was planning on shooting something else.
So that on top of, and then right now, like you meant, I keep, like I'm talking to the crowd, you know what I mean?
That's what you get for being on Twitch all the time.
Yeah, well, exactly. So I have to like go from live to
in person.
Yeah, so, and that's another thing is like I'm always, even if I'm not the one streaming, if she's streaming, I'm talking to her camera with her,
right.
like helping whatever. But now I went off on a huge tangent.
Yeah, I don't even know what you were going to say.
That's crazy. We've both been really bad about that lately.
What were you going to say though? Do
Old
you know?
man memory.
You're talking about freelance stuff popping up.
And I was saying because you mentioned also like my bowling coming up. Like this is like for me, May, June, July-ish are my busier bowling tournament seasons.
Right.
So it's like
so we got to work around that schedule too.
And it's like I get big chunks of that if I'm going on out of state and stuff like that.
Right, but that helps like supplement the money that you're getting because you win some of those tournaments.
I definitely do.
Yeah, so. And then you get some of that money. So what I want you to send me is a picture of you with a trophy. That'd be great.
Sure. As soon as I get one, I'll send you one.
So if you have a trophy, then we'll know that you did great.
Yeah.
If not, then we'll boo you. No, we're going to encourage you because we want you to get it on the next one.
I'll at least have a snapshot of my score sheet for you.
For sure. Well, I want to see you bowling too. Like
Sure.
I want to
Yeah,
I want to critique your form.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Because I'm like an expert bowler.
I need that. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what it takes to bowl. I kind of bowl okay.
That being said, who out there thinks they can out bowl Tom?
Send us a picture of your score sheet.
Ooh.
Dude, the best I ever did was a 209 with a house ball. But that was like I'm very inconsistent. So a 209 is not bad.
209 with a house ball is great.
Especially for an amateur.
Yeah.
Because I'm okay at it. But then the next game I think I bowled like a 67. So I'm very, very inconsistent.
I've seen pros go just as inconsistent.
Yeah. Well, for me, my bowling style is weird. So once I like roll the ball after one game, my wrist is exhausted, and I'm like, I can't. I don't have the strength to spin it anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they say like when you go bowl league or whatever, that's 3-game series. That's equivalent to like walking or jogging a couple miles.
Yeah, that's good.
But
I need that
all that up
exercise.
and down, it makes sense.
Right. Yeah, we need to go bowling sometime, and then
Yeah.
you can help me get better at it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make fun of me when I go up to bowl and I hold it all weird?
No.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have I ever told you?
I
how
mean,
how
maybe,
hold the
but I
ball?
make fun of people all the time. You know what I mean?
Have I ever told you how I hold the ball?
No.
Basically, I just put these 2 fingers in,
Yeah.
and I don't put my thumb in,
Yeah.
and then I spin it when I
Yeah.
roll it.
Yeah.
And I've actually got a SpongeBob bowling ball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Have I ever shown that to you? I'm trying to think of where it is.
That's great, though.
I might be able to go get it.
I used to have one of the first roommates that I had after post high school and all that. Whenever I was bowling a lot, I started getting into bowling. He gave me the spare ball it was clear and then had a football in the middle of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Was
man.
it balanced though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I bowled with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I have is like it's not grippy at all. I'm gonna go get it real quick and we'll show it to you. Entertain them while I go get it.
Entertain them.
Yeah.
No, we're done. Cut.
Nope. This is gonna be
Cut.
like an outtake, a BTS outtake.
I swear to goodness gracious.
BRB.
Well, here we are. Man, lost for words, Rob. You guys are very, very special. And I love you very much.
Found it. I'm coming. Okay. Were you guys entertained while I was gone?
Yep, they sure were. I did some dances
I want
and
you to
stuff.
open that and
Oh
look
my
at it.
god, I like it. You can fit a whole nother ball in here.
Yeah, that is made for 2 balls.
Nice. That's what I look like when I'm bowling.
So the other side is before you bowl it,
Oh.
and then the back side now is when it's going down the lane.
Oh.
So does this feel normal or does it feel like slippy?
No, it's normal, but
Does it feel like it feels like it doesn't have a whole lot of grip on it?
yeah, I can fit that.
Yeah, he did a measurement of my hand and everything,
Yeah.
and then he custom drilled that because it hadn't been drilled before I got it. Somebody gave it to me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so it's like
2003, the year I graduated.
it's made to fit my hand. Like that feels perfect.
Yeah.
And then when I bowl it, I do like this here,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
you
if
don't
I
even
want,
put your fingers in there?
yeah, I just do that.
Wow.
And then when I want more spin, I turn it this way. And then when I want less spin, I turn it this way. Which is just really interesting. So as I bowl it, I basically flick my hand up
Yeah.
like that. And
Yeah.
then if it's turned this way, I can flick it a little harder than if
Yeah.
it's turned this way, I flick
Yeah.
it less. So yeah, this is my SpongeBob ball that somebody gave me a long time ago, and then I had it actually drilled. Anytime I take it to a bowling alley, all the kids, like if there's kids in the lanes next to it, they all want to use it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So I let them bowl it with it.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I'm a terrible bowler. Well, an inconsistent bowler, not terrible. I'm inconsistent.
It's all for fun.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
That's the real end of this.
All right.
Bye.
Hang out for another 10 minutes with us real quick, guys, while you click the like and share button. Keep clicking like, share, like, share, like, share, like, share, like, share,
Goodbye.
like, share.